So, it is time for another pizza place, and the one I have in mind is, I believe, called Pizza Garage, and I'm not sure where it is, but I do know that it's underground near one of the entrances to Central Station, so it might take a little bit of searching and looking around and exploring, and then if I can't find it, or if it's not what I think it is, then we're gonna do Royal Pizza, which is down that way. But it's only 4, because nobody wanted to stay after work and play video games. So it's gonna be a little bit of an early supper, but whatever, let's go look. So this Pizza Garage place, I had already heard about it and was aware of it before I finished doing all 7 burger videos. So I kind of just had it on the back burner, but I never actually looked into it further than narrowing down where in fact it is. So I'm thinking it's going to be here somewhere. Yeah, right in this Central Station thing. See, in the Central Station, New Cambridge, and then right here. Oh, that's why. It's the Pizza Garage Underground. Or it's the Pizza Garage, which is underground. Either way, that's why I had both of those names in there. Oh, actually, it's right here. This was easy. Doesn't look like they're open. No, they're open. Door's not locked.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
You can take that if you want. You don't have to video record it.
No, I'm just reading it and recording too.
Oh, okay. Take one home. Give one to your friends.
What's... Oh, the angry Hawaiian. So what's the closest thing you have to the Canadian?
We have to call it Pontiac.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. And then the Chevrolet.
There's a backside too. Further complicate things.
So then, New York style, BP is Boston pizza style?
No. The fuck do I want to sell Boston pizza for? Right? Bar pie.
Oh, bar pie, okay.
Boston pizza. You're looking to get kicked out, are you?
I don't know. These are all new terms to me. I'm pretty just tame with my pizza, so I'm trying to expand.
The debt there is Detroit.
Yeah, that one I figured out.
Yeah.
Same abbreviation as the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do the Pontiac, a large Pontiac.
New York style. Yes? New York?
Well, that's the really thin kind, right?
What's there? It's
Yeah.
normal pizza.
Oh.
Thin pizza, right? Not ultra thin, but thin.
Okay, yeah. If that's how all it is here.
No, there's 3. There's a bar pie, there's the Detroit. You can have whatever style you want. Man.
Oh, the Detroit then.
You want Detroit? It's
Yeah.
like rectangle, focaccia. It's like a deep dish pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. Medium or large?
Large, please.
20 minutes later.
So before I'm gonna have to take this home, so let's take a look at it before it gets squished and smashed. Ooh, interesting. Oh yeah, it's almost like a lasagna with presentation wise. That's interesting.
Well, it's actually got roots in there. Grandma's Sicilian style pizza.
Hmm.
So like a focaccia.
If I just hold it and not turn it sideways, it should stay. It should stay pretty much intact. Let's just have one slice here, and then I'll take the rest home and maybe do the rest of the vlog there. Just because I don't know if this presentation is gonna survive the transporting.
And then you get the caramelized cheese on the sides of the pizza, like where the crust is. Pizza is very subjective, right? Everybody has different favorite pizzerias, right? So by us offering 3 different styles of pizza, we just have a better chance of capturing a wider audience, right? Because every style has its own sauce, its own cheese blend, its own process. So you can have the same, Canadian pizza in 3 different styles. You can have 3 different ways.
Alright, so back home now. Let's take a closer look at the pizza and see how it survived the trip home. Well, some of the mushrooms are on the roof, but that's okay. You can just put those back down. Still looks pretty good. It didn't really move at all, so nice and careful. But again, it still looks like a lasagna thing. It doesn't look like a pizza to me. The parts of the crust that are kind of charred and like good for presentation also kind of are hard to get apart. They want to stay together. Yeah, no, this is weird. There's no sauce in the pizza. It's all on top of it. If there was sauce on top of it and in it, then it would be good. But it mostly tastes like bread. If you were to dip it in some sauce, maybe that might be a little good. I think I have some sauce that I can dip it in. Hang on.
12 seconds later.
Alright, so I have some spaghetti sauce here. Just put it in the microwave a little bit. That's better. I know that the reason the sauce is not in the pizza is because of the kind that I chose, but he didn't make that clear. He said the sauce is on top, but he didn't say the sauce is only on top. I thought it was like common knowledge that you have to have sauce like in the crust too, because there's just not very much of it, so it doesn't like the pizza isn't moist, or it feels like it's dried up. Like once you take that first bite, then it's fine. But then as soon as the sauce is gone, then you're just chewing it, and there's very little flavor. And the toppings aren't helping either, because it's kind of the sauce kind of buries them, so it can't even really tell that there's bacon or mushroom in there. I can only see the pepperoni and taste it a little bit from that spice, but this is very weird. Dipping it in the sauce helps quite a bit, but I'm not very impressed with this particular kind of pizza. It's like it's inside out, because the sauce is supposed to be like on the inside of the pizza, so you taste it when you take that bite. But instead, it's like it's sealed, like it's like the cheese is like is creating a seal that's stopping it from making contact with the crust, and it's just just a weird sensation. This was not worth $31. I would not even like be proud to sell this particular kind of pizza, and I'm also not really interested in going back and paying $31 for the same pizza in a different style in the hopes that it'll be better. So I'm just gonna rate them for what I received, even though it's partially my fault for not really understanding what I was asking for. And he also said it was a square. I thought it's actually like a thin rectangle. Yeah, this is not very good. Let's just have some of the toppings on their own. The pepperoni's bland. Doesn't have that meaty kick that you would, eat it for. Mushrooms are fine. They don't have a lot of flavor either, and they're just kind of soggy, but they're okay. And now I guess the bacon crumble. Bacon is the most flavorful part of this whole thing. If I hadn't paid $30 for this, I would throw it out. But I'm gonna eat this whole thing eventually. Not all at once, though. But yeah, I am very much regretting the choice that I made. But again, I didn't understand what the choices are, and I think for people who aren't like giant food aficionados or pizza like knowledgeable, that they should put like a description of what each of these things stands for. Because I said Detroit and he said something else, and then he said New York. If this is Detroit, then I'm not even sure what the BP is. I think he ended up giving me BP because I do not expect this to be a Detroit pizza thing. Because that BP stood for like something Italian that I can't remember. It's not really in the rules about these particular things, but I don't revisit another place in the same series and then redo them, because it defeats the purpose of rating them if I can just rate them again with a different thing. So I'm forced to rate the entire place based on this, and that's just because that's the only thing I've tried, and I really don't like this, so I'm not inclined to go back, even if the New York might be better, because I can probably find a cheaper pizza that's, you know, even at a different place. $31 is a lot of money, like for a large, especially because this large isn't really a large. If it had filled the whole, box, then it would be a large. Yeah, so given all of the different factors that I've mentioned so far, I'm gonna give these guys a 5, maybe a 4.5. Just really not impressed. And this was the one that I was kind of looking forward to, because it just looked the coolest with its logo and the way that they were advertising it. But it ended up being like having like one of the stalest interiors, and it was also like just a very small thing, and had like no personality. It felt like a convenience store. Or actually, the convenience store next door is even bigger than that. Yeah, I am. Unfortunately, I have to give this place a 4.5, maybe a 5. And that's only because this is the thing that I got, not knowing what it really was, and he didn't bother correcting me or saying, if these are the places that you've been, you're probably gonna want this. It's closest to that, which I think like most places would do, especially in a place where you're ordering one-on-one with another person who's explaining things to you like it was there. Man, what a disappointment. So now I'm gonna finish this, and then when I could have had like actually good pizza. But again, even the worst places on the burger thing, they were all still edible. And I mean, this is too, but it's just bleh, it's just dry. I don't even know like who came up with this idea and would say that it's good. No, sauce is not supposed to be on top of everything else. It's just wrong. Well, anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode of the Slasher After Show. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you right back here in the very near future for more cool stuff. Bye!